If you know that you support People Power or NUP political party, pay attention. If you support NUP, pay attention. If you support NRM as a political party, be attentive, very much attentive, pay attention. If you support FDC, DP, and any other political organization or political party of Uganda, be very much attentive. Please pay attention. My name is Honorable Boss Mikoti Mpariemo of the Luciano Jemo, KDP at Bofa. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know something small today. I can hear people are talking a lot on social media. Bosnik made a mistake of rejoining NRM party. Bosnik made a mistake to come back to Uganda. They are going to kill him. They are going to imprison him. They are going to mistreat him. Bosnik is gone. They are going to poison him. Now listen to me. The Bosnik you are talking about so much on social media is here. First of all, I want you to know that I know what I am doing. And I know why I returned home. All of you have been talking a lot on social media against me. You have been home here. You are home with your children in your houses, with your families near you. For me, I have been away. And I've been missing, first of all, my family, my children, and my people in general. I've been missing you a lot, fellow Ugandans. Now I am back home. I want to thank His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni Kaguta for accepting that I should return home. I want to thank him for warmly receiving me back home. Salute, Muzei. Now, back to what has brought me here. Ladies and gentlemen, countrymen and women, boys and girls, I want you to know this, that President Yoweri Museveni Kaguta is a mobilizer, and he mobilizes for his party NRM. He started his mobilization long time ago, during the time when he was still in the bush. He has been a great mobilizer. And it is because of his mobilization skills, that's why so many people are now assembling near President Yoweri Museveni. We are all behind him because of his mobilization skills. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, countrymen and women, I want you to know this. Bobi Wine Chagulanyi is also another great mobilizer. He mobilizes for party NUP, political party. NUP. People Power. Bobi Wine has got great skills of mobilization. Apart from that, we have Norbert Mao of DP. This is another great mobilizer for his own party, DP. And that's why up to date, they are still around. It's because of Mao's skills of mobilization. Apart from that, we have Dr. Colonel Kiza Besigye of FDC. Besigye is a great mobilizer, and he has from time to time shown us that he can still handle and he knows what he's doing. So what am I trying to say? When I now say that all these great personalities are mobilizers for their own parties, political parties, I am trying to mean that all these political organizations, political parties, are not far, leave alone the political aspect of it. But all these organizations, the political parties, are not far from the very football clubs that we support. Okay? This is in terms of mobilization. Okay? In terms of giving support to your football club, and how I give also support to my football club, it is not far from what we are seeing. The very way these football clubs are trying to scout new players to bring in the club so that you can win something at least. Every season, each season, all these clubs send scouts to go around the world to scout, to identify new talent and old talent at the same time. A talent that you can still trust in, that when you bring in your club, such a talent will help you win a trophy, or win a favor, or win the crowd. I hope we are still moving together. So, in this case, these political organizations are also trying to do the same. They are scouting. 2026 is around the corner. 2026 general elections in Uganda is around the corner. And all these political organizations are trying very much to win the hearts of their followers, their supporters, through bringing in new mobilizers for their party, or even winning back their former mobilizers for the party. For example, like me, as the chief mobilizer for NRM party Greater North, His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni Kaguta thought it right that it is very okay to bring Honorable Boss Mikotim back in the party NRM because of Boss Mikotim's mobilization skills. And this does not happen if you don't have support behind you. So all these political organizations, they look at a person who has the crowd, a person who has the support, a person who has the people behind him. No political organization goes to look for someone without anybody behind him. What will you be bringing him or her to do in the party? So Mr. Museveni sat down with his committee and started discussing, how about if we are to bring Boss Mikotim back? Are we going to gain something as NRM party? And they got it right. And that's why they brought me back. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you this, that I am back in the country, first of all, to fulfill the agreement between me and President Yoweri Museveni Kaguta. And secondly, I am back in the country to implement all the ideology of KDP that I shared with Mr. Museveni, and he has accepted that, come home, my son, come with all this good ideology, come, it is a good agenda. We thought you were wrong the way people were reporting you here, but now I've gotten you very right. Come home, we work together. Bring the ideology of KDP, let us support it, so long as it will help the people of not only the Acholi sub-region, but the entire Greater North and Ugandans at large. And this is why I'm back home. Now, I want you to know that before President Museveni and NRM approached me where I was already engaged with the noob people power. I had discussions with Bobi Wine on phone. I had discussions with Louis, the General Secretary for Party Noob. We discussed with him. We discussed with Bobi Wine. And in between Louis and Bobi Wine, there is Winie Okidi of Uganda. I call her Mama. I call her Mom. Now, Winie Okidi makes a very big mistake, and then later, she wants to turn the mistake, her own mistake, to be my mistake. She now want to create a situation so that people can see that it's me, Boss Mick, who decided to come back to NRM because I don't want to work with Noob. We started with you. Before Museveni came for me, we started with you people. Remember, I stayed there 2 years and some months. And all this time, I was already communicating with Bobi Wine. And I have evidences that shows that I was in communication with Noob office. I have what shows. I have evidence. Before Museveni came, Bobi Wine was with me. Where I was. Before Museveni came, Winie, Okidi and Louis of Noob, they were with me. Winie, Okidi at one point went to the office of Noob and told me, since I was looking for passport, they can make me get my passport renewed just in 2 weeks or even a week through the office of Noob. And that is exactly what I did. I gave her the go-ahead. She started the process of renewing my passport through Bobi Wine, through office of Noob. I gave her the green light. She went and did whatever she could do. But it took almost a year without me seeing passport coming. It took too long until I got concerned. You know, Winie, Okidi called me and told me, my son, where you are, your conditions are not okay. Please allow me bring your family to live with me for a short time when I will be processing for them passports. Your 2 children, my daughter and my son, and their mother. Bring them, let them come to me. I keep them in my house as we prepare for them passports, traveling documents for them, so that when yours is done from Nairobi, you will fly direct to America, and from home here, we would organize and send your family to follow you. This is exactly what we discussed with Winie. I even accepted. I said, yeah, I've been looking for a way of at least getting passports for them. Mine is just to be renewed. It expired. So, how best can we do this? How best can you help us? Winie told me, tomorrow we are sending money so that we bring your family to live with me in my house. As I will be going with them to Noob office, as we look for their traveling documents, we shall be going to passport office so that we can get for them traveling documents. Something that I appreciated in advance. I gave her the go-ahead. My family came in Uganda, stayed with Winie, Okidi. Winie, Okidi told me that would take only 2 weeks for passports to be ready for my family. That thing took more than 5 months for them. Mine took more than 7 months. So I decided to look for a way of renewing my passport on my own. On my own, I talked with my boys in Uganda, and I sent them to passport office. They were guided. They sent them to the commissioner, and the commissioner had to call me on video live to see my conditions, because I was very sick at that very time, and we needed my passport to be renewed so that I could be flying to America for treatment. And because of that excuse, the commissioner worked on my passport. Just in 4 days, they sent me my passport. I sent the copy of my passport. I sent the picture. I sent the picture to Winie, Okidi. I sent the picture of my passport to Megariem of Nigeria. I sent the picture of my passport to my 2-3 people in the diaspora. I told them, we thank God I now have the passport. May you guys now look for a way of inviting me so that I can come and get treatment. I am not well. And up to now, as I talk with you people, me, I'm not well. Since the other day, since that year, when I was beaten so seriously by security, to date, me, there is nobody who has taken time to think about my conditions of, I am not healthy. I wanted very much also to look for a way of at least treating myself. I feel a lot of pain, and sometimes I don't want to tell people how I am suffering quietly here. So, ladies and gentlemen, things to do with health, it is very important. We thank God that when His Excellency invited me to come, when even people thought I was going to come and be arrested, I came up to today, I am not arrested. I came up to today, I am a free man. I came up to today, nobody has seen me in any hospital. This one shows that President Museveni cares about me. And I want to tell you that every football club, every political organization or political party must always work so hard to look for the rightful people who can appeal to the crowd so that his party wins the election. And this is why Museveni invited me back. So, my people of Noob, instead of blaming me, you blame Winie Okidi. You blame Winie Okidi because the office of People Power Noob gave money. At first, they gave 1.5 million for my passport renewal. Noob gave 1.5 for my passport renewal. The second time, they gave 2 million for my passport renewal. Why are they giving money after they have already given? It's because the first money, the 1.5, Winie Okidi said the persons he gave the money in the office ate the money. Now she needs more money. I called Louis. We discussed with Louis, and Louis said, why didn't Winie tell us that the money was eaten by somebody? We could have given her another money. Let her come to the office. She went. She even called me when she was with Louis. They again gave her 2 million. 2 million on top of the 1.5. All in the name of renewing Bosmic's passport. Even that 2 million, Winie Okidi later said, another person who took the money is not ready to make my passport. The person is saying, maybe I should cross border. I should cross from Nairobi. I come to Uganda so that we can go for fingerprint. Yet Winie Okidi told me that our own son, who lives abroad, has always been supported. She has always supported our son getting foreign passport without fingerprint. They only renew and send. But mine now, Winie Okidi was telling me, I should come from Nairobi, I come to our house. I should reach our house, then she can organize and take me for fingerprint. This is where I started fearing and doubting Winie Okidi. First of all, you ate all the money given by Noob for my passport. Apart from that, money for facilitation that office of Noob has been giving to you, you ate the money. And now you are convincing me that I should cross border, even knowing very well that me and security, we were not in good terms. Now you are telling me to cross border. I come to your house in Uganda so that you can take me to passport office. To me, I thought Winie Okidi was trying actually to betray me by planning to arrest me. So as a human being, I could not make that mistake. I told Winie Okidi, instead of coming back to Uganda through you, who is not even a security personnel, I rather accept to come back to Uganda through Museveni and NRM party. That always people think I have problem with them. So I rather come back to Uganda through the president instead of Winie Okidi. And this is how I decided to come back home. Where have I wronged you, people of Noob? If you are not delayed with the process of my passport and passports for my children and my wife, Museveni, by the time President Museveni was coming, it would be late for him to access me. But you people delayed. So now, why the blame on me? Instead, I am begging, carry the blame and put on Winie Okidi. Me, I am now NRM because of the steps that I went through. I am now in NRM and I'm going to mobilize for NRM, and I am ready to even begin moving tomorrow, going back home to do everything in favor of NRM because of the discussion that I had with the president and team. Ladies and gentlemen, I say this for God and my country. I have no problem. No member of NUB should actually blame me. You blame the people who claim to be working for NUB, but when underground they are doing something else. I say this for God and my country. I am NRM pure. May God bless you all. Thank you.